Hey, how you doing? I want to show you a quick video of an object that I photographed back in December of 2019. Now, this object here uh, maintains these structural configurations throughout the video. There are appendages here, and what I believe to be a vortex generator possibly. But this thing has got some actual physical construct to it. When you watch the video, uh, you may not notice that as you're watching the video, but I'll show you some screen grabs to show you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. But this thing was about 20, 30 degrees above the horizon. Took about 3 minutes for it to disappear below the horizon, leading me to believe that it might possibly be Saturn or Venus or an airplane coming in for a landing, which is what I thought originally when I first saw it. But I just stepped back inside. It was so cold outside. I'd been out there photographing and didn't see anything. Sure enough, I stepped back inside and I saw this thing here. So let me show you this video here real quick. This is a very important segment right here in the video. I'll show you why in a minute. Well, unfortunately, what we ended up there with was a little bit of light distortion due to the fact that I closed that patio door, and being warmer, the glass on the inside than the outside glass, it set up that light distortion that you see on the highways in the summertime when the heat's coming up off of the roadway there. So kind of ruined the video, but I didn't have any idea at the time that that was going to happen, and I, to be honest, thought I was basically filming an airplane in the distance, but that turned out not to be true in my opinion. Look at this area right here. These screen grabs that I'm going to show you were all taken before I closed that patio door. This thing's got a definite construct to it. It's got some physical form, and to me it doesn't look like the landing light on an airplane at a distance, due to light distortion or anything like that. What you want to notice here, dang it, let me back this up here. Back. All right, hang on. Now, what you want to notice here is this appendage right here. These keep changing positions here, but they're very prominent to the construct of this machine. I believe, is what it is. I don't think this is a life form of any kind. And here again, you see that appendage coming down, and in between these appendages or structures, okay, is what I believe a membrane area of some kind of metamaterial that's possibly made out of. Now, this is where it gets interesting to me, in my opinion. Um, this was taken, this screen grab was taken right before I closed the patio door, and you can see these veins or main component structures going through here in this membrane area. And in here, you can see a solid, what I believe to be a solid structure that's producing all the energy. Now, this is a different screen grab from right before I closed the door. And again, you can see this appendage coming out of the interior of this thing and a rim, so to speak. Okay. And a light source here. This is what I always find interesting in a lot of these objects that I photograph out here. There always seems to be a light source of some kind coming from up above, which lends me to believe that there is a craft of some kind, one of ours or one of theirs, at altitude that is directing the path and the flight of these things from up above. In other words, this has got some kind of a unit inside that's responding to this input here. So I might be wrong, but I see it a lot in my photographs. Here again, I enhanced the total crap out of that. So you can see the interior there. You can see a different energy levels of hot and cold on that thing. So that doesn't look like a landing light on an airplane to me, or a planet. So I kind of got to ask you, what's that look like to you? Pennsylvania comes to mind, and the Die Glocke bell, in my opinion. Now, this may be a more revised, better controlled craft, but it certainly does look to me to be very similar in construct. So anyway, thanks for watching the video and subscribing if you do, and for goodness sakes, take care out there no matter what you're doing. Appreciate you having a look. Thanks again.